Good morning, guys. Hope we're having a solid day today. Just out finishing my 10k steps down at the beautiful Retardmaxxing Beach. And what can I say? What can I say? I want to hop on, I want to chat to you guys on priorities and just share a little bit of a lesson. 10k steps deep this morning, had my almond croissant, a little double espresso with some sparkling water. Feeling great, man. Feeling fucking great. Energy's nice and high. It's a Monday. I've got a beautiful day ahead, coaching clients. But I'm taking a rest day because I need it. Body's a little bit thrashed after the last couple of workouts over last week. But what am I talking about today? What am I talking about? Well, it's not often I jump on and make a video on the phone anymore, but I was feeling it this morning. So you've got two types of priorities in life. You've got the priorities that you say you have and the priorities that you actually keep. You like to say you prioritize family, you prioritize health, you prioritize your business, you prioritize your relationship, so on and so forth. But when was the last time you phoned your mum and checked in on her? When was the last time you actually stuck to your diet for a week consistently? When was the last time you tweaked your business to become more aligned with that business? When was it? Well, the list probably goes on and will continue to go on. You need to understand that anything above zero is a job well done, and you need to stop setting such a high expectation on the priorities you claim that you have. So many guys look at the gym, especially entrepreneurs, business owners, the busy people in this life, and they put it on such a pedestal, right? They put it on such a pedestal, and it really pulls them into a state of fear and anxiety and disconnection because they think they have to transform their entire life in 10 minutes. They need to, eat chicken, broccoli, and fucking brown rice at a Tupperware every day and do fasted cardio and remove all the enjoyment from their life. But in reality, you have a very, very simple system that you can adhere to. Done. You say when it comes to your family that you prioritize them, but when was the last time you had an intimate sit down with your brother, your sister, even your partner, and really got down to the brass tacks without being distracted, without going on your phone, without, just being present, being completely present in the moment? And one of the biggest things that's worked for me when it comes to priorities and values and getting things back into the place I want them to be, because I went through a stage where I felt very misaligned, I felt very stressed, very pulled from pillar to post, and it was actually implementing the morning fast again. Just getting present with my body, with myself, with my health, and going long, slow, steady walks. Getting some sunlight, getting a sweat on, getting all my movement for the day essentially done. Listening to really good podcasts and videos and, listening to books and stuff like that. Really, really allowed me to drop the importance and the stress on the things that I don't actually prioritize and shouldn't prioritize for that matter. Because we've all got a preconception in our minds that we need to have such a high standard in every single aspect, and I do agree with that. But see, if you are going to commit to something, you have to commit to it 100% through and through. So don't set yourself expectations that are false. Don't prioritize things that you don't actually care about. Don't say what you're not going to do and then not do it, because all that's going to happen is you're going to create this cognitive dissonance between who you are, what you want, and that gap between the gain gets larger and larger, and you start beating yourself up. Then the stress, the guilt, the shame from being unadherent to your purpose or the word that you said you were going to follow through on is the exact thing that actually decays your confidence. So you've got to really realize that if you're going to do something, do it well. If you're going to prioritize something, prioritize it. You can't have this And you can't have that without having some form of sacrifice. And the sacrifice does not need to be clinical, it does not need to be surgical, it does not mean to be hard. But the sacrifice has to be a willing word you bestow upon yourself to actually create the confidence that you will stick to what you said you were going to stick to. And then you can remove all the pressure and importance from everything else. And that's what's going to make you feel a lot calmer. And when you're calmer and your nervous system is regulated, and you feel a lot more in flow, you feel a lot more at peace, that's when you can actually start prioritizing the things that matter, because success loves speed, yes, but you can't have success without subtraction. So it's removing all of the fascia, all of the bandwidth, all of the pish posh from everything and anything else that does not actually serve you as a man, allowing yourself to just drop that importance. And then what happens when you drop that importance is you can gain more traction with the things that are truly for you. And I think when you are in a stage of life where, let's say it's financially, you want to grow your cash. Well, set the intention that you want to grow your cash. Get clear on what that outcome of having more cash would do for you. And then agree that that's what you want. And you have 100% the confidence to pull it off. Same with your body. You say you want to reach goal weight, you want to be, 170 pounds lean, 10%. Say that's what you truly want, and show up as the version of you that would, quite frankly, have that result naturally. And it's about having that natural rhythm of the things that is in which you want in life. It's not about grind and pressure and stress and forcing. It's about just becoming and having that peace and presence daily to articulate what it is actually like to be there. Because I see a lot of clients, I've seen this countless times. Clients work with me for 2 years and they've made progress, right? They've made progress, but they've not became him. They've not done the full thing. But they still stay going, but they're caught in the wrong mindset. And I get messages like, doubled up this week, was pushing cardio, training. They send me a picture of their watch, 2.5 hours in the gym. I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Why are you training so much? You need to drop the importance, because for me, I've got the result I want. I'm in the best shape of my life. Yeah, I've done pretty much everything under the God-given earth to get here, in terms of every workout, every supplement, every cardio, every routine, productivity hack, mindset hack. But now it's like the simplest approach. And I think where I'm at now with that maturity, that lens, I can speak more confidently on what actually is required without the bullshit. And it's like 3 lifts per week, hit a fast, 12 to 15k steps, 0.82 grams of protein per pound of lean ideal body weight. Have a flexible diet, don't worry too much about carbs or fats. Stay within your calories, hit your protein. Get as strong as you can in the core lifts. And I mean as strong as you can as a natural. You should want to just get as strong as you can. Really push your strength. Because as the fat comes down, you're going to have that lean, marbled physique that you feel confident walking through the world with. And I think every man should have a physique that reflects your ambition. But a lot of you guys, super noisy here. I'm going to wait till I'm past. Some guys doing some construction, which is cool. There's so many guys that will think more and more and more equals better, but it's actually less is more done better. And that's been my philosophy for the last 4 months. And it's actually 3x my business, funnily enough. It's 3x my body. Feel more calm and present than ever. I'm doing less but getting better results. It's because I actually have the bandwidth to prioritize what I truly want to prioritize. Rather than stressing about 101 different things, I'm focusing on 2 or 3 really high leverage tasks every single day. And that's building my confidence, because I never feel like I don't achieve what I said I was going to achieve. I always achieve what I said I was going to achieve, because I don't have that much to achieve. So, in a backwards roundabout way, I actually feel so much better living this life. And yeah, I'm in a beautiful part of the world. I'm living in Bali. feels a bit more friction, sorry, a bit less frictionless, or a bit less friction, I should say, than living in the UK or even Dubai for that matter. But like, you can live life on your own terms if you're willing to prioritize what that life to you actually means when you're there. So as we begin clearing your goal, removing the importance, having a simple 1, 2, 3 blueprint, having your body, your business, and your boss activities locked in, and focus on your me work, your we work, and your be work, which is the system we install to all of our clients' lives from productivity. When you have that, that's when you truly start winning. So guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to cut it there. I'm getting really, really sweaty. I'm just about to finish my walk and then I'm going to get a cab home, or a scooter for that matter. But yeah, much love. I'll see you in the next one. Rate, comment, subscribe, do what you have to do. Let's continue growing this YouTube. And yeah, keep inspiring others. Come on.